This is what we're going to be making today. I'm going to show you how to draw this wreath, and all you're going to need is your envelope and a pen. So what I like to do first is just kind of make the wreath around. So I'll do some little lines. These are going to be pine branches, and I'll just kind of rotate them and make them in kind of a circular shape around my envelope, and I'm leaving like an inch to half inch to an inch of space. And there's nothing exact about this, so I'm kind of leaving some space for the stamp and for the name inside and some negative space around there. And then what I'm going to do is go through and add all the needles to these. So I'll just kind of do a quick drawing motion like that. Now I'm going to do that to all of them. Now that I have those in, I'm going to add in some pointed leaves. So I'm going to draw those. So I'm going to just draw a little stem and then draw in some leaves. I'm not going to do as many of these. I'll probably do 5 all the way around, but I'm just going to kind of place them sporadically around the wreath. The next leaf that I'm going to add is going to be a little more rounded, so it's still going to have like a little branch or stem, and then I'm going to do some of these little rounded leaves. So I'm just going to do that again, about 5 all the way around. Now I'm going to add in some little holly berries. So I'll do some right here to draw an example. They'll have a little stem too, and they can just kind of come off the main stem into little circles. So I'll just add about 5 of those around the wreath. Now I'm going to go back through and look for some negative spaces like here, and I'm going to add in more of the pine branches to kind of fill in the wreath. Now what I'm going to do is kind of connect some of the pieces to make it look like it's a continuous wreath. So if there's any like little blank spots, I'll draw a line and then kind of connect the little branches from the leaves to it, kind of like this. So we'll go around and do that. And then the last little detail that I'm going to add is just going to be some little tiny dots. So I'll just go around and just press my pen down and get some cute little dots in there. And then this is the final result. What I would do now is let it dry for like 10 minutes at least, and then I would go back with my envelope addressing template and I'd put in the name. And with how much space I have left, I would probably just do it all in block letters or only the name and like the script lettering, but I would just do it rather small. And then there's still some space up here for the stamp. It might get covered up a little bit, and then I'd put the return address on the other flap. But yeah, just make sure to let it dry before you start working on the address so that it doesn't smear.